A massive protest erupts in Abuja as workers block the office of Minister Naija. They are angry because they haven't been paid the new minimum wage of 70,000 naira. The protesters included teachers, health workers, and others from the 6 area councils in the Federal Capital Territory (FCT). They walked from Labour House in Central Area to Wike's office, carrying signs and asking for better pay. According to a viral video that surfaced online, the gate was locked, and armed police officers stopped them from going inside. The workers then blocked the roads, saying they won't leave until Wike come out to talk to them. Lawrence Gaki, one of Wike's officials, tried to speak to the crowd, but they shouted at him. The protesters called him a thief and said only Wike could speak to them. They were upset that the council chairman had not started paying the agreed 70,000 naira wage. They asked for the chairman to resign, saying they don't care about workers' problems.
You need it here. We are fighting for our rights.
Thank you very much. From the National Association of Nigerian Nurses and Midwives, I can tell you that our concern here is that Nigeria is ranking second in maternal and child deaths. Even the countries that are in war are better than Nigeria. Yet, the primary health care centers in FCT has been closed down over a month. Nobody is saying anything about it. And like I said, we have over 270 primary health care centers in FCT, with only less than 130 nurse midwives in these primary health care centers. And I'm telling you the truth, women are dying, children are dying. They are dying because the health facilities have been locked down for over a month without anything. And then they are dying because there's no shortage of manpower. Like I say, 270 health facilities with only 120 or 30 nurse midwives. To tell you that some hospitals naturally they are under lock and key. We are here because we have a gross shortage of manpower at the area council because nobody has responded. Nobody is responding to women that are dying in the area council because they cannot access the primary health care center. We are here because the law has been passed in the country that the minimum wage for every worker, both in health sector and every sector, that is 70,000 naira. Everywhere people have implemented paid areas, but the area council chairman in FCT decided not to pay the workers their entitlement. That's why the minister has intervened by releasing over 4.1 billion naira. They refused and diverted the money. That is why we are here. We are here also because nurses, health workers put their life during the COVID period. They put their life at this thing. Yet their hazard allowances has not been paid. Nurses are particularly entitled to uniform allowances, but yet uniform allowances have not been paid. The area council chairman have decided not to listen to anybody. I think they get joy when people die at the area council. I think they get joy with the indices we are having from the global cities that Nigeria is ranking second at the maternal and child death, but yet they are happy that these primary health care centers are closed down. Okay, sir. Yeah, man. Our demands are that, one, the government should recruit, or area council should recruit more workers so that we can open up those area council, those primary healthcare centers that have no staff. Then they should implement the 70,000 minimum wage. They should implement the 25% parents review salaries. They should also pay nurses their hazard allowances. There's workers their hazard allowances. They should also pay the uniform allowances and peculiar allowances and other 40% peculiar allowances that we are demanding for. If they can do that, we will go back. And honestly, let me tell you, the shocking news is that globally or nationwide, there is going to be a polio vaccination that's supposed to start, program supposed to start today. But yet, the primary healthcare centers are closed down. There are no workers to go out for this vaccination. If nothing is done, FCT may record polio cases, and that will be very dangerous to this country. Thank you. I'm Rodabula Mohamed Shefa, Chairman Nigerian Union of Teachers, NUTFCT Wing, Abuja.
Okay. What's your demands as to this house?
When we talk of demands, that is just why. The demands are numerous. These demands has to do particularly with our members at the class school session and our members at the local government level. As all of you are aware, since last 2 years, we have been battling on the rights of our members. These rights are legitimate rights. They are not just privilege. They are rights meant for our members. But what you have in return is playing down to workers at the local government level and the LA level, which is not supposed to be. In series of our strike, we have pushed for demands of this set, ranging from implementation of the new minimum wage. That is even backed with an act. It is not just a minimum wage that if any government feels she can implement it, she implements it. No, it's legally backed by the law of the National Assembly. But yet, our local government chairman refused to give us this money. We fought to an extent that we met with the Minister of FCT, and he has told us he is going to help in intervening and paying for implementation, which he actually did. But to our own surprise and dismay, this local government chairman collected these monies and went into this, shared it, and let the teachers and the local government workers pay it. That is surprising. They were doing intervention. The list of the local government collected as 560 million that will settle the implementation of the new minimum wage for every teacher and local government workers. But they refused to do it. They began to say the money was an intervention, it was given to them, it's an ecological fund, it's this and that. Yes, can the ecological fund not be used to settle personnel costs? Can't it be used? It can be used. But because they don't have us at heart. But when they come to elections, they want us. This time around, the teachers of FCT will demonstrate to them the colors of people they are. We don't mind. Even if they are brothers here or sisters here, those rights we are talking about, they are part of it. So we don't care. We have other issues on the ground. 40% peculiar. That has not been done. They are telling us in FCT here that local government or area councils in FCTs are part of 774 local governments in Nigeria. What do they mean by that? Why are they in FCT? Why are they collecting such allocations? Why are they giving IGR? Why are they giving several for everything? You don't want to show changes? You don't want the teachers to be in distress? We are the model. We have to model these children. before they can go to junior or senior secondary school. And
Make your demand.
demands.
Directly to the minister.
You see, in the first place, if you tell us you cannot settle our progress, you as a government, as a key of government, you know where to go to push for that demand. It is not the teachers that will go to the minister and say, please pay off this demand. The local government chairman has shown that with that responsibility, also ensuring that they move to the minister and tell him our education is falling. What is the problem? You solve it for them. But you cannot allow teachers not to have their rights. Our classes are dilapidated all over the hinterlands. How do you want the teachers to get there? And you are paying them just a stipend. When you compare the salaries of a teacher at the junior secondary school and senior secondary school level, and you can get a first school teacher, in fact, you will weep for them. You will weep for them. So that you implement all these things quickly. Quickly, they should implement it for us. If not, we will remain where we are. Teachers, we remain where we are in everything. And when they don't do it quickly, we are going to call our pensioners at the junior secondary school level and the senior secondary level to join in solidarity. I think we got that. So we are not using any stone unturned. They are very much aware of those demands of ours that are with them. They know them.
I know a lot more than barely a few weeks to the college entrance examination. And we observed that this
now strike, protest is to push home for demands of our members. We are not talking of anything, examination, workshops, and supposed of other things. What we are after now as teachers in FCT, we are on strike. Today we are going to protest in the office of the minister to inform you that the money you release, about 4.1 billion, that money has gone under the bridge. Water has taken it away. So you should look for ways of paying us another money.
This protest is part of a bigger issue in the FCT and across Nigeria, where workers are demanding better treatment and fair pay. You can as well share your thoughts in the comment box section below. While this protest continues, we'll continue to keep you updated and keep watching NaijaNews TV.